My name is Michelle, and this is my co host, Kirk.
Yes. Thank you for watching, and we hope you will gain some good insight from what we have to share. Michelle, what do we have in store for our listeners today?
All right, first, let us pray. Lord, thank you for the gift of knowledge. Thank you for our listeners, and may they learn the lesson that you intend for them to learn. Amen.
Amen.
Right, we have our first letter, and it reads I need some advice because I'm torn, and it's starting to weigh on my conscience. My best friend recently threw a baby shower for her 16-year-old daughter. Yes, 16. When she invited me, I didn't hesitate to support her as a friend. But when it comes to bringing my own child, I said no. I refused to let my child attend. And now I am questioning if I handled it right. On one hand, my heart hurts for that young girl. Understandable. Yes, she's about to become a mother before she even had the chance to fully be a child herself. A part of me feels like she needs love, support, and a community now before more than ever. I didn't want my absence or my child absence to come across as judgment, and it shouldn't. But on the other hand, as a parent first, I couldn't shake the feeling that bringing my child into that environment might send a message I am not ready to explain or normalize just yet. I want to guide my child carefully to teach values, timing, and responsibility in a way that align with how I am raising them. My friend is now distant. She hasn't said much, but I can feel the shift. I keep asking myself, did I fail her as a friend? Or did I simply stand as a firm parent? It is it possible to support someone without agreeing with their situation? Could I have handled this differently without compromising my own values? I'm stuck between loyalty and responsibility, compassion and caution. So I'm asking, what would you do? What would you have done if you're in my place?
You're asking me.
That's
All
what she's
right.
asking.
All right.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
so this one is a really tough one, right?
yeah,
Let's call this one the tale of two parents,
right.
right? So we have, let me see if I get this right. So we have two parents have daughters, right?
Yeah, both teenage daughter,
Both
apart maybe
teenager
16, in and
16.
around 16, yeah.
So the parents are best friends,
They're best friends,
right?
yes.
One daughter got pregnant, right?
Right.
And
And obviously the daughters are friends too.
it seemed like the daughters are a
Yeah.
friend. So now
So
in
one
this,
get pregnant and the mother throwing her a baby shower and naturally inviting the friend, her best friend, and
looking for the support,
right for the.
right?
But my question to you, Kirk, should the mother even be throwing a baby shower for the pregnant 16-year-old?
Honestly, right? I mean, they said the ass gone through the gate already.
Yes.
You
Well, she
understand?
pregnant already. Yes, and we understand. We're not
The
taking
arse
it.
gone
We're
through
not
the gate
taking it to
already.
have an
So
abortion.
no, no,
I'm
no, no, no.
asking you: should we throw a baby shower? Are we actually supporting or rewarding that behavior? That is the first thing we have to look at.
So I can see from the perspective that people will look at the baby shower as a means of you're awarding or you're saying, okay, this behavior is okay,
Right.
right? But I don't think that that's the case here, right? A baby shower is just saying you're welcoming a new life into the world, right? irrespective of the circumstances that is currently at hand, right? You're welcoming a new life. Now,
A baby shower is a party, it's like a party, bringing
really,
gifts. Yes, it's celebration.
but it's also so okay. All right, here's the thing. So don't doesn't the whether the girl was married, yes or no,
Can't be
does
married.
she?
She's 16.
So of course, 16-year-old
No,
in
she's not
some
married. She's
in some
definitely
in
not married,
some
and that is
society
why the mother is saying,
in some society they have them marrying.
well, she not. This one is not married. From in friends in from this, she's not married. Obviously, because obviously this mother is concerned that she don't want her daughter to think that this is okay.
Right. And which and both parents in this situation, right? One is looking for support,
Right?
right?
Yes.
One needs support, and one also is trying to protect her daughter.
But
right?
look at this.
But hold on. But pregnancy is not a virus.
No, but the mother went, So the mother did support her, The best friend went. She just did not take the child.
Did she say she go or she
Yes,
just said
yes, she went. She said she went as support, for her best friend, but she did not take the child because she didn't want to normalize that as if the behavior is normal. But she did go and support, the her friend. So the problem she's having now, because now the friend is distant.
Yeah. And because now the friend is looking at that particular act as a judgmental act.
Yes, because the
Right.
friend is saying you should have brought the 16-year-old.
Right. But I can see so I can see both sides of the story.
Yes.
Right? I can see both sides. And as a parent, you want to protect your child. Right? But pregnancy is not a virus. Right?
No.
Pregnancy is a choice.
Is that choice?
Right. And as a parent, you can take the step and say, this is a teaching moment for your daughter, and said, hey, such and such is going to need your support. She made a huge mistake in her life, right? She's going to need your support. Stay with her, right? She's going to need all the help that she can get, right? The two 16-year-olds are going to need help.
Which two? What kind of help the other one need?
Well, here's the thing, right? When you lose a friend, right? It's not just something like
She didn't lose her friend.
of course she does.
No, it's the mother that is having a problem.
But okay, so do you think the friend I go say like no. We're gonna still be friends because you didn't come to my party. No, I don't think that she said we're gonna still we're gonna still be friends, because she's gonna say like, you didn't come when I need you. You weren't there when I needed you.
For a baby shower that
a
you should
baby-
not even be having?
Hey,
Then that was not your friend, because she didn't even, that was not of her own will. Her mom did not take her. So if I go to support you because I don't even think that mother should have thrown her a baby shower in the first place. But I still take the initiative, because I would have said it to my friend that, why are you throwing her a baby shower? This is not okay. Understand that maybe, of course, we want to say that it's a mistake that she make. You understand? But we're not taking her to have an abortion. We're saying that it's not okay for you to get pregnant at 16. So I'm not rewarding you.
so
No,
so-
I go to support you. I don't have to take my child.
right.
And I understand how, because I guess the mother of the pregnant girl is embarrassed. It's the embarrassment, because I don't think that she believes that the friend is not in support. Because why would you want someone to be in supported? I think she's more embarrassed.
There is a high level of, it's not of well, you can use it as embarrassment, but it's a matter of disappointment. Every parent have aspiration for their kids.
So why is she disappointed in her friend? Because you mentioned about using it as a teaching lesson.
because
There's
here's
nothing
the thing.
to learn from that. There's nothing to learn from a baby shower.
So here's the thing, right? Don't you think the mom of the pregnant girl needs help? Don't you think that she needs support? She's going through a tough time in this particular situation. She needs the support.
Of course she does,
Right.
and that's why the friend went.
And the friend went, but the friend made a statement, not verbally, but by her action, that's saying that, hey, I'm coming, right? but I'm going to leave my daughter. So by her leaving her daughter, the other parent is looking at it and said, well, you're now judging me because you're trying to, quote unquote, these two girls who used to be friends, you're now ostracizing her. You're trying to keep her from this friendship that they used to have, right? And I look at that as you being judgmental.
And that's fine how she want to look at it. I think that's fine, but I don't think she was being judgmental. I think she was sending a message that even to her own child that this is not a rewardable situation. This is wrong.
Right.
Sex outside of marriage is wrong. Teenage pregnancy is wrong. And I think personally, it would have also been okay if she hadn't even gone to the baby shower herself, because I do believe that that mother should not even have thrown a baby shower for that child.
You know, and
That child maybe need counseling
the
and the love and support of the community, so that she don't make the same mistake again.
so there is one thing that I see that when I used to grow up, right, is when kids used to get pregnant, right, they are the ones who actually try something for the first time, right,
And get caught.
and get
Oh,
caught,
yeah, that
right?
happened too. Yeah,
that
yeah.
get try something. It's not that they intend to do something, but they just get caught in the
Naturally, yeah.
heat of the moment. And you used to have those
Inexperience.
kids who used to have
The experience,
the experienced kids,
right,
and
yet they know to protect
they
themselves.
know how to protect themselves. But when you look at them, one looks innocent, right? But because the other one have the baggage for the first time act, who gets judged,
I say go. That's just.
right?
I mean, that's
and
just
and
life.
this is where this situation. I'm not sure if this is a similar situation, but I'm just saying that that is just the facts of life. You know, sometimes people do things one time, and they actually get caught. I'm not saying that she was promiscuous, you know, but
Hopefully not.
the Bible tells us, though, right? If we want to do it from a biblical
Always.
perspective, is that sex outside of marriage is wrong. Whether you're a young person or an older person, sex outside of marriage is wrong. But she is pregnant now, right? Or she's gone through the gate. A baby is coming. Her life is going to change. Where does she go from here, right? Does her support system now abandon her when she needs them the most? They could even damage her more as she look forward to the future because she don't have a support system anymore.
She does have a support system, but and we're not saying that she should not have a support system, because and even in the letter where she writes, she said now is the time where she needs her friends and family and the community to show her love. The issue, I think, is they are throwing her a baby shower. That's a party. Like they're saying it is okay. They bring in gifts. A baby shower is where you bring gifts and food and you have the merrymaking and everything.
Yeah, because
For what?
the kid is what are these gifts? These gifts are normally diapers,
That right? Yes.
baby feed.
You can do it without having a shower.
And all of these things. So whether they bring it at the baby shower or they bring it later on throughout the pregnancy, it's still the same thing. They're bringing this
I don't
person
understand that.
gifts.
But
right?
remember, the mother is saying to the mother, all she's saying is, and I don't think that you're wrong, mommy. I think she's saying, look, I do not believe that I want my child to think or to normalize the idea that it is okay to get pregnant. And if you get pregnant, you're going to be rewarded with a party. No. You need counseling, girl. You need help. Yes, we're going to love you and support you and do everything that we can. But right now, you need help. But not for no party, not to your shower, not to...
Yeah.
It's not okay to get pregnant at 16. It's not okay.
And neither of the parents are saying that. Neither of the
No,
parents
the
are
one
saying
who
that.
threw the shower is saying that it is okay.
Okay, what if she?
Or it
okay,
seems
can I ask
as
this?
if.
What if she was getting married at 16? What would that have changed anything?
Yes, because she would have been married, so that would have been expected. Would I
Okay.
let my child get married at 16? No, but at least you're sending a message that getting it is okay because you're getting married. You're married, and to be married is that is expected in a marriage intercourse.
But okay, so I'm taking away the sexual intercourse from out of this, and I'm trying to bring in a different situation, right? No parent want their kid to be married at 16.
Some back in the day they used to,
But I'm
but
talking, but this is back in the days, or parents used to get pregnant from, some parents used to get pregnant from 15,
you're right.
and it was normal, right?
I don't know about normal.
It was normal.
No, I wouldn't say it was normal.
It was normal,
And maybe that's what the problem is, because if that
right?
is going to be normal at 15, that's a problem.
But that was back in the days. But as time progresses, the law changes where age of consent is now 16,
Right.
right? Because they were stopping all of these childhood pregnancy and these childhood marriages, right? So the age of consent is now 16, right? In the United States, an 18-year-old is considered an adult, and an 18-year-old having sex with a 16 is still considered a problem. Even
No, I
though,
think
even
it's
because
20,
one,
by law it's 23.
well, by law is 23. Okay, but they still look at it one as considered an adult, right? Versus
A
a
child.
child, right? Even though they're close in age, right? So now we see this thing that is happening here between two parents. Two parents could be going to church, right? Two parents could be, say, even from the same family, best friends from the same family, right? Close relative. And they have gone through thick and thin together, right? And this act by not bringing that child to the
Shower.
to the shower. She didn't have a problem with the shower.
No, she does have a problem with the
She
shower.
she didn't she had a problem bringing her daughter
But that's a problem though, because
to the shower.
if
What she's saying that she don't want to her daughter to see the
she
glamour,
want to
right?
send
She
a
don't want to
message, she
look
want to
at
send
this.
a message.
She don't want. But if she wanted to send a message, why did she go?
No, she said she don't want to send a message to her daughter that is
Right,
okay.
right.
She went because she wanted to support her friend.
Right. But if she wanted to support her friend, right?
I think you should have tell the friend that, listen, why are you throwing her a shower?
You make that clear up front.
Yeah, she should
Make
have
that
said it to
clear.
the
Make
friend
that clear up front,
that
right?
you no baby shower.
And I'm not saying that either parent is wrong here,
Right.
right? I mean, because there's no winner in the situation. There's none. I mean, the only thing that I can say is try to make amends to the relationship, right? Both you guys were friends before this happened, and see what you can do to make amends to the relationship, because I always say life is short, man. Life is short.
Or you can just explain to your friend that, look, I love your daughter. You know I love your daughter, but I don't want another mishap like this where another child get pregnant, where where we think that we are rewarding children who are fornication or child sex.
So
We don't want to reward child sex. So when tell her how you feel and the conviction that you're having and why you did not bring your child to the shower. And I personally agree with you not, but I think they should have been upfront with her before and maybe discourage her from having a baby shower,
Right.
especially as people who go to church.
But I mean, come on, this is 2026, 2020. You understand?
26.
Yeah. I mean, baby shower is normal. That's one way people get stuff for their baby. Because let me tell you, outside of baby shower, not a lot of people bring other stuff for people. For
Well,
the
maybe
baby.
we should stop
So
thinking that. Maybe we should stop doing that, because in 2026, wrong now becomes okay or become right, and it's not.
I'm not saying that the situation. Okay, let's set this thing clear. Let's clear up this here. The pregnancy is wrong. I think that this girl had a future ahead, and a lapse in judgment, just literally changed that future.
She still have a future.
She still have a future, but it just makes it a lot harder because now she now have another life to think about, and it's gonna be harder for her because she's gonna be the father can be absent, right? But she still has to be present.
The responsibility.
So it's gonna be a lot harder, and the mom of this pregnant girl also needs she's going through this battle. She's trying to figure out where did she fail. That's how I look at it. Where did she fail? And so she looked forward to her friend, to say, hey, yeah, I know the situation. This is just me putting it into my own word. I know the situation isn't 100%, right? But I need your support. And my daughter needs your daughter's support. And by you saying that, you removing your daughter from this situation, from the shower, right? But it's not just the shower though. The shower is just one aspect. The shower is like what? 2 hours?
2 hours.
2 hours, right? But the shower is not about the mom. It's about the life that's coming in. It's a lot about the life that's coming in when you look at a baby shower, right? Yeah, the mom is carrying that life, right? But there's a life that's coming in. And I get it that she wants to shield her daughter from that, right? But that if her daughter want to go out and have sex, she's going to go out and have it. Whether she want to shield her, yes or no.
But do you blame her? Did she make the right decision? That's what she's asking.
So I said, I'm conflicted on this one, to tell her the honest truth, right? Because I can see from her perspective, she's trying to protect her daughter, and being the father of a girl.
Of a girl, yeah.
I can. You want to do everything to try to protect her from seeing the hills and the woes of what this world has to offer. But the fact of the matter is, you can build even a fence around her, still can't protect her.
You cannot. And this have been happening to many people. And for the girl who is pregnant, for the 16-year-old, a lot of people get pregnant. You're in the church and you get pregnant, and the members of the church don't support you. And this is the time when you need love and you need support. And I commend the lady for going. Do I think she should have a baby shower? No. But I do think that she needs the love and the support of the people of the church. I think that, it's time for her, for the entire community to rally around her so that this mistake doesn't happen again. Because when we don't do that, sometimes they go out and they get pregnant again. Because it's as if we just throw them out or we cast them away. We treat them as outcasts. And we don't want to treat anybody as outcasts. Remember that,
So, and if you're looking at it from a spiritual aspect, right? Who are the hardest people to bring back into church? People who are considered outcast, right?
Right. Yes, they are the hardest. Yeah,
they are the
people
hardest.
who think that they were treated unfairly.
And if you look at back in my days, the girls would be the ones who get the brunt of that. What used to happen is that the girls used to be ostracized, kicked out from a church because they have it physical,
And openly too.
I mean,
I
they can't hide the belly. They can't
I
hide
have
the belly.
seen it. I've seen it. And where a woman get pregnant in church and the elder went on the platform, the podium, and cut her and disfellowship her openly.
Yeah. So she's something. But then the guy, right, he gets disfellowship. But tomorrow he said he repent, get rebaptized, and back in church.
But the woman can't do it until the baby is born.
And the woman can't do it until
the baby is born.
And even then, people still look at her sideways, right? Still, people still look at her sideways. So she always have this shame that she feel like she's carrying, right? And what I see is that they will send their kids to church, but they themselves won't go to church.
The shame. The shame continues with them until they have maybe reached a level of maturity where they can tell themselves like, it does not matter what you say. All that matters is my personal relationship with God. And that is all that does matter. But until then, for me, you're 16 and I will love you, I will support you, but I am not giving you a baby shower. So that maybe in the back of your mind, wherever it is, you're going to think that it was okay to get pregnant at 16, because it is not. It is not okay to get pregnant at 16, and it is not okay to get pregnant outside of marriage, period. And therefore, if you're unmarried, I'm not throwing you a baby shower. And if you're underage, I'm definitely not throwing a baby shower, and I'm not taking my child to your baby shower, because I'm not even going, because I'm not in support of the shower. But I would bring you something, but I'm not rewarding with a party.
Yeah, and that's a valid point, So yeah, but
It should be
I said
as a matter of fact, it should be shameful. I think that's even a shameful act. And I think at 16, why would you even want a baby shower at 16? Because it seems like you're not proud. That's a shameful act. And it should be treated as a shameful act. And even though, yes, we love you and we understand that you have committed sin and we're going to support you.
Where does forgiveness and forbearance comes into play here?
Forgive, there's nothing to forgive. There's nothing to forgive, She gets pregnant between her. She asks forgiveness from God. She not offend me. She offend herself. That's sin against your body. That's between you and God.
Okay.
Has nothing to do with me. I'm just saying that it's shameful because it is an open sin. A sin against your body is open.
But you just said it's something between her and God.
God, yeah.
Right.
But I'm not showing you a baby shower for that.
And
because
this
it's
is where
shameful.
the forbearance comes in, where she needs to know that regardless of her act, there is still repentance,
right?
There's still forgiveness,
yes,
and there's still once she does those, then there's also an acceptance. All right,
acceptance to God, into the into the fold.
Back into the fold, right? And if we don't provide those paths for her, we make her, as what the Bible said, twice a proselyte for hell.
Right. But that Bible, I don't think God would sanction doing in doing all this.
It's not God, it's we who
right,
are doing
right.
it.
I'm saying in doing all this and all the support that we're gonna give her, it doesn't mean that we should reward her. What is the consequences? So there are no consequences for her action?
She's 16, right?
Yes.
When she reaches 17 and that kid it's one, when that kid is born, she's gonna feel that pain.
No, but let me tell you, every woman feels that.
No, she's gonna feel when she look back and she knows that she has a mouth to feed. She has that thing to carry around. She look at it and say, "Look, I gave up my life. I threw away. Well, I placed my life on hold for this one mistake. For this one mistake." So she has that she has that to live with, right? And even if she's like 32, her kid is gonna be 16.
Yeah.
Right?
And they become a grandmother at 32 too.
And then she's gonna be thinking, right? What legacy? What can I teach my kid? Right? Because they're now at a pivotal age where I made that mistake.
Not to get pregnant at that age, that much.
Right. So.
And that's why we need to keep them in the church.
So a quick story before. This is my quick story. I once had a situation here where I pull up to a bank. A lady, pregnant lady, just came and sat in the back of my car seat. Just literally, she said she has been standing for. I'm telling you, man, I have some crazy experiences, man. It's just like wow. She came and she sat in the back of my car seat. I have a half bottle of water that was still in my car. It was warm. She took it, gulp it down.
And you don't know her?
Never met her.
What did you
My
say?
my stepdad and I, we were in the car and we stopped at the bank, right? And she just literally, she said, "Please, I'm asking you, I need some help," right? She said, "I've been trying to get into the hotel next door to the bank, and I can't get into the hotel because I need $20. Can you spare me 20?" I said, "I don't have 20. I can give you 10." I gave her the 10. And she said, "No, I need another favor of you. Can you take me to my brother? He owes me some money and I need to get it." And he said he's going to give me. I said, "We're going somewhere." And that time my stepfather was like very, very
Nervous.
nervous because he came from Jamaica and he's like, "Man, somebody just come and just sit into your car like that." But you can look, when you look at the lady, you can tell that she was in distress. Right, she was in distress. And about 8 months pregnant.
Oh man.
And she has been standing out there begging water. When you literally saw her legs were swollen. Her legs were swollen. So that compassion that you see that, right? Just to find out that she was a product of a teenage pregnancy. Right?
Yeah.
She was a product of a teenage pregnancy. And as she was growing, she also had a daughter out of teenage pregnancy. And her daughter, who is now 14, is pregnant.
A cycle.
It's a cycle. So you said, what is the consequences? So she has to now ensure that this girl who is now pregnant at 16, she has
14.
that. No, I'm talking about this one that we just read.
Okay.
Who is now at 16, she has to think about what kind of legacy she's leaving behind or as she created.
Yeah.
So that is a consequence
That is a
she
consequence.
has to live with.
And a baby shower, it should not be in the picture, because if you see, if she had gotten treated differently by her, even by her mother, where she had been reprimanded, I think that maybe she would have grown with that. So her children would know that, look, you cannot. This is what happened to me when I get pregnant. I got a whooping and a double whooping. So therefore, when you remember what you got for getting pregnant at 16, you're not going to allow your child to get pregnant at 16. But if you get a baby shower, if you're rewarded, you get baby shower, you get nice gifts and everything, who wouldn't want to get pregnant if you're getting all these things, money, and come on now, maybe set up a bank account for the child.
I don't think that's
a reward. I think she deserves a whooping.
I don't think that that's the case here. You know,
She deserves a whooping.
You know,
not a shower. She deserves a proper whooping. So keep your legs closed.
You know, so we both have daughters, right?
Yes.
So we just have to make sure that
I whoop mine. I'm not playing. I'm not even playing that. I am not playing that game. God forbid.
You know. So yeah. Anything else?
God forbid. That's it. So, mommy, you did the right thing. Talk to your friend and let your friend see your point. I know you say she's avoiding you and you can feel the distance. And it's okay because she has emotions. But talk to her because you seem very intelligent and articulate. So speak to her and let her know why you did what you did. And then just maybe she can see where she has gone wrong. Because maybe your friend never know that she's doing something wrong. Or like, maybe she just see it as everybody who get pregnant should have a baby shower. So show her your point. And then, but first thing, pray about it. Pray about it and ask the Holy Spirit to guide you. Blessing to you, my dear.
And for me,
And for the one who is pregnant. We're not forgetting the one who is pregnant. We
Right,
don't know you, but we
good.
love you. We love all people. And we want the best for you. And we're wishing you a safe delivery. And we hope that whatever you decide to embark on in your journey from now on, that you will be successful and that you will remain instead with God.
Yeah, and in all things, make sure you keep the friendship. Work hard at the friendship. Yeah, it's hard. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. It's gonna be hard, but ensure that you work at this friendship because you can't just throw away something for just 2 hours.
Yeah,
Something
right,
that you guys have built for just 2 hours of, and who knows, you support her today, and tomorrow this offspring, even though we don't look at it,
Yes,
may be there
that is true.
to support you
That is
in the
true.
future. So
That is true.
you
That
know,
is true. So remember to love the offspring and leave your comment. Leave your comment, your statement in the comment section. Let us know what you think. What you would have done. She's looking for advice from all of us. And remember, you can always inbox us with your story at voicesunplug@gmail.com.
yeah.